All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your benchmark review. Question number 1, y equals mx plus b. The number in front of my x is always the slope or the rate of change. Pretty easy question. A golfer hits a ball 6 feet off the ground. What is the domain? The domain is the x value. So ignore the y value, just looking at the x. It goes from 0 all the way to 230. You can solve it by hand, isolating the variable, or menu 31 is end solve, type in the equation exactly the way you see it, parentheses and everything. And what did I forget? Don't forget the comma, then the letter. And there is my answer, positive. There's one of our favorite words, equivalent. Always menu 1-1 with either equivalent or simplify. X equals our age, 15. Enter. Enter the expression, x squared plus 15x minus 54. Then we gotta find the match. To 396. Well, we know it's not F. Let's see if you can figure it out. G, H, or J. Ignore. Find the match. Table. Rate of change. My M or my slope. So we're going to go listen spreadsheet. Menu 413. Always put your X and your Y. If it says error, that means you need to clean out your calculator. From the home screen, press 1 and then hit no. Menu 413. 3 says linear regression, mx plus b. X list, always put your X. Y list, you always put your Y, and you click OK. So my slope is 7, and my y-intercept is 3, so my rate of change would be a positive 7. So let's graph that first answer choice, and we're looking for these 2 points in our table. 0.25x plus 3. So there's my line. Control T gets me my table. I'm looking for the point -4, +2. There's -4, +2, and 12, 6. And there it is. So it looks like our first answer choice. Okay, anytime you want to graph, you have to get y by itself. So it's one step. Divide by -5, divide by -5. Y equals -6x plus 15 divided by -5. So let's graph that and find the match. Control divide for a fraction bar. In the numerator, -6x plus 15. In the denominator, -5. And there is my line. Hopefully you can see it, but match the graph A, B, C, or D. And the number of 400 pi's. So this is going to be a graph and control T. 52, remember you got to put x instead of n if you're going to graph anything. 0.05x squared. There's my graph. Control T. And let's look for 400. And I'm going to edit the table and just start at 400. So I'm looking for $12,800. This one is strictly graph and match. So first one, 6 parentheses, 1/3 raised to the power of x. Remember, it's the arrow button right under equal sign. So we know it's not A. And let's see if you can graph the other choices and find the match. Or is it? So this word perpendicular means you take the slope and you take the opposite and then you flip it. Graph both answer choices and see which one crosses the x at 36. So let's see if we can find it. I don't see it, but domain and range, we haven't talked about this all the way yet, so skip this problem or take a guess. The parent function y equals x squared. So my parent function in the calculator is called f of 1. So I'm going to put f of 1 parentheses x plus 2 close parentheses minus 5. I'm looking at the red graph. Find the match to the red graph. Transformation. So I see 3 letters. So you're going to have to do mini 1 3 times. And we'll just go up a number every time. So for every letter, you need to do mini 1 1. Then you type in the expression. And then find the match. Be careful, type it in exactly the way you see it. Take your time, not a race. Okay, so that huge fraction, one of those answer choices will get you the match. A, B, C, or D.